So when I graduated college, there was a pretty deep recession in 92. It was get a job. The entrepreneurial thing didn't really exist like it does today. And you get a job and you have a salary that was an accomplishment, especially in a recession. So I went to go work for a small accounting firm, and I did that for a short period of time. And I went through a tax season. I hated it. And I woke up and I was on an audit with a big, well-known billionaire in New York. And he looked at me and said, you're not an accountant. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, no, you're more gonna have your own business and do something great. You're not gonna be in the service business, so to speak. And long story short, shortly after I got back from New York, I started thinking and left the accounting firm, and the rest is history, and just kind of jumped in. I mean, I really had no money to start this thing, and I didn't come from money. So no one was going to say, hey, here's $100,000 and go figure it out. It was more like, go figure it out, and figured it out. And I did my first deal syndication wise on a building here in the Chicago area. And where I really got launched in doing what I do today was I bought a building here in the Chicago area for under $3 million, like 2.6. And the first week, if you want to talk about life testing you and if you're going to survive this business, I had a 2-tenant industrial building. The first week we owned it, literally 3 days after we closed, 40 to 45% of the building went dark. We had a tenant that moved out in the middle of the night. No idea. It just, I signed on the loan with recourse. I had a close friend of mine get me the loan from this bank. I had no reason getting this loan. It was more money than I even knew what to do with. And I went out and I raised equity. I used what we used to call back in the day shoe leather. I would go and ask friends and people I knew and business connections and whoever I could for money. And I probably raised like $1.2 million to $1.5 million, which was a tremendous amount of money for me when I was younger. I mean, I was really young and didn't have much confidence. And obviously your self-esteem is depleted when you're that age. And so it's a challenge, and I got it done.